The first is that life is very difficult and rife with suffering and contaminated by malevolence at every level. There's natural malevolence. That's the proclivity of nature to try to kill you. And there's social malevolence and individual malevolence. And that worsens the essential tragedy of life. And so the fundamental truth, as the religious types have always had it, is that life is suffering. And the consequence of that is that you need a sustaining meaning to help you avoid bitterness.
Yeah.
And then the question is, well, where is that sustaining meaning to be found, if it can be found at all? And the answer to that seems to be not in rights and privileges and impulsive freedom and instantaneous gratification, not in any of that, but in the adoption of responsibility for the appalling conditions of the world at all of those levels, and then the determination to do something about that. And I do believe that people, as soon as you tell people that, they understand it. And it's partly because I speak to people about who they spontaneously admire, because admiration is the instinct for imitation, let's say.
Yeah.
And that's
one of the themes in Gladiator, by the way. We're going to discuss.
Yes, definitely. And well, it's one of the themes of leadership per se, right? Yeah. I mean, hypothetically, a leader is someone admirable, and someone admirable is someone that you follow, and to follow is to imitate. All of those things, and to imitate is to practice a mode of being so that you can undertake that mode of being autonomously.
Yeah.
And so, if you look at who or what you spontaneously admire, you can get some sense of what constitutes that which is of value. And it's inevitably, I believe, that the people who are admired are people who take responsibility. And the more responsibility that they take, the more admirable they become. And so I don't see how any of that is disputable in some fundamental sense.